everybody. Didn't have time to straighten my hair last night, so now it's all crazy curls again. We're going to school. It is supposed to snow pretty bad tomorrow, so I'm gonna get everything done today. I just really need to go to Target and finish getting like Valentine stuff for his class, and that's pretty much it. I hope I have my list. Today is Steven's birthday, actually. Kind of sucks that he has to work, but we're not doing anything exciting anyways. We got him like a wireless weather station that you hang on the wall, because the first thing he does every morning is ask me like, what's the temperature supposed to be today, what's the humidity? So I get so aggravated with that and don't feel like checking my phone. I just get him this thing that's like, it's in color and everything. It's really cool. It has like the outdoor temperature, the indoor temperature, the outdoor humidity, the indoor humidity, what it's doing outside, like if it's raining or snowing or if it's cloudy and all that stuff. So I figure he'll like that. And there's not really much else going on, I don't think. So I'm gonna take Aiden to school and then I gotta run my errands. I have to go to the post office too because I got a bunch of boxes as usual. A bunch of boxes to bring. So I'll do that first because that's closest. And then I can't decide if I want to buy him a birthday cake or just make one. So I made him a pie yesterday. I made the apple pie. He's probably going to get mad if I get him a cake because he's got pie to eat. But I will probably end up making one. I don't think Target has like... I could get him like an ice cream cake. We haven't had any of that in a while. Then again, he'll complain because ice cream, he loves ice cream, but he's like borderline lactose intolerant. Like some things bother him and some things don't. Like ice cream usually gives him an upset stomach. So I don't know if I want to push that, but he can eat like cheese and stuff. It's so weird. Like I was just talking about the other day how I've switched to almond milk. I think I took that out of the vlog because it was so long. But like a year ago I switched to almond milk. The only kind I can handle is like the sweetened vanilla kind, because to me that tastes like regular milk. It doesn't really taste like vanilla, it just tastes like milk to me. So it was easy to switch when I tried that stuff. The like unsweetened plain almond milk is bleh. It just tastes like you're eating water in your cereal, which is really the only thing I ever use milk for. So when I have cereal, I use sweetened vanilla almond milk. But we're gonna go now. You want to say bye to everybody?
Bye everybody, I get scared.
What's with that voice? He's always in such a good mood in the morning. You're not gonna be in a good mood tomorrow because Daddy's gonna end up taking the Jeep. Because if it's gonna snow, we only have to go like literally 5 minutes up the road, and he's gonna go all the way to work. So I'm gonna make him take the Jeep. I will talk to you guys either later on or tomorrow. This is what I mean about the Cat and Jack brand of shoes. These are not that old, and they're falling apart like this. These are from Target. These are the ones that, it kind of feels like the fake suede material. And he does have some that are just cloth like this that did way better and lasted longer. So if you get Cat and Jack shoes from Target, don't get the ones that have this fake suede because it just flakes right off. Today is Tuesday, and it's supposed to... They told us yesterday that he's got an early release today, so I have to go get him at 1:25. Because the snow isn't supposed to start until 1 o'clock. And Steven wouldn't take the Jeep this morning because he figures they're gonna let them go home early because they usually get to go home early from work if it's like badly snowing out. And he's like, they won't let me leave if I've got a 4-wheel drive vehicle. So I was like, you're an idiot, because he's all the way out there, and if the roads are really bad when he comes home, I'm going to be worried about him driving home. Yesterday was his birthday, so he had a good birthday. I ended up buying him a cake. I stopped at Walmart and got one of those little, like, the cakes with the sprinkles all over it, because I know I've bought that one before for someone's birthday, and it's white cake with white frosting, which is his favorite, which is really freaking weird because that was like what my mom wanted for her birthday cake every year, only she wanted coconut all over it, and my whole family was always like, oh, coconut, white frosting, and white cake. I'm a very, like, either chocolate cake chocolate frosting or chocolate cake vanilla frosting person. But it was funny to me, like, when he first told me what his favorite kind of cake was, I was like, that's really freaking creepy, because that was my mom's favorite kind of cake. I tell him all the time that, like, she must have sent him to me because he does so many of the same things that she used to do that annoyed the crap out of me. So it's like, I take that as she's annoying me from the heavens. But I have nothing else to do today other than work. I have to make a bunch of stuff today. Ew, what is all over me? Yeah, his scented markers. We were just picking them up and I get it all over my hands. So once I drop him at school, I gotta come home and do some work. I woke up with a headache this morning, which is rather annoying. I should have taken some ibuprofen before I left the house. I'm gonna have to do that as soon as I get back before it starts getting, like, it's just one of those ones that it's just starting. So if I take something, it'll go away.
Bye everybody, I go to school.
We're going to school. I am freezing today. Like, I can't get warm right now. I have the heat up to like 70 degrees, which I don't want to be doing because I know we're gonna need it tonight because it's freezing outside. Still need to dye my hair. I didn't do that yet. I'm trying to get some work done, and I just realized that I've got to make more soaps because this is my best friend, actually. She ordered some of the exfoliating soaps like this that have the poppy seeds in them, and I don't have the mango one made, and she ordered the mango one. And for some reason, whenever I make watermelon, it gets super dark like this. Like, it starts off a pink color like this, and whatever is in the fragrance oil makes it really ugly, so I might make more of these too, or just tell her, hey, it got really dark, I'm sorry. So that's what I'm doing. I don't feel like making soap right now, man. Oh my god. I realized the other day, this is how much we go in our backyard, by the way. Like, we never go outside for anything, especially when it's cold like this, but Eden's water slide has been outside, like, we keep it outside anyway, but it's usually folded up and put underneath the deck, and it has been laying outside, like, since the last time he used it. Like, I put away the blower and everything in the shed, but for some reason we never put away the frigging water slide. And, like, I tried to move it, and I can't move it right now because it's like moving a sheet of ice and I don't want to rip it. But, like, it still looks like it's not ripped or anything. I'm just dreading, like, once it thaws out and I can move it, we're not going to be able to blow it up because it's going to have holes everywhere. But if we do use it again, it's going to have to be really cleaned because we were idiots and didn't freaking put it away. I'm so mad at myself. I don't know, like, the last time he used it, I think I, like, ran in the house with him because it sounds so stupid because we had it, like, in the corner over there. So, like, I can't see it from the window, or I would have seen it laying out in the friggin' backyard. So mad at myself. What is up with my hair? It is 1:08, so I'm going to get Aiden now, and it, like, just started snowing, and now it's already not coming down hard, but it's like a decent amount. Steven hadn't called me. He usually calls me at 12 o'clock on his lunch break. He didn't call me until a little while ago, so I figured they were gonna send them home. And he was like, oh, they're saying that we're only getting not even an inch here now, which he's only 20 minutes away, but like the way we get snow here can vary greatly from town to town, which is really weird, but it happens. So I guess they're just going by, hey, we're not going to get a lot, and they're not going to let them come home early unless it starts getting really bad. But I'm freezing. I should have come out here earlier to let the car heat up. Get Aiden and then come home and then worry about if they're gonna let him out early or not. If they don't, oh well, but I'm pissed at him for not taking the Jeep today because I don't have to go very far, so I would have been fine with the car. But like I said, he figured, oh, if they only send some people home, they'll send me home because I don't have the four-wheel drive. Not many people that he works with do have four-wheel drive, but like his boss and one other guy do, and they're always the ones that stay there when it snows and stuff because they don't worry about driving in it. I have like 4 orders waiting, I think, that need to be filled, and I wanted to get all of those done because I need to start like promoting the Hamilton stuff and like hyping that up because I'm gonna release it soon. I just finished, I put like finishing touches on one of the eyeshadows, like the last one that I needed to finish the other day. So the eyeshadow palette is done, the highlighter palette is done. I just need to do like print out the labels and stuff for the front and back covers, and then I will be good to release those. I already made, it's gonna be the highlighter palette, the eyeshadow palette, and the bath bomb. And I already made a bunch of the bath bombs, so I'm good on that. Unless they sell out right away, which I tend to sell more makeup stuff than bath and body stuff anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. But like every now and then I'll release a bath bomb and I'll have that one person that buys like 10 of them, and then I'm like, crap, I gotta go make more. Because when I make bath bombs, I never know which ones are gonna sell really good and which ones aren't. So I make like, I'll do like one batch which makes like between 10 and 12 at a time and leave it at that until they start selling. So I can never predict it well. At least with makeup, it's a little bit quicker when I make it. Bath bombs take a little bit more time to make. But I'm gonna go now because it's starting to snow heavily. Nothing has like stuck to the ground yet, but I can tell it's gonna stick because it's freezing out. But I'll talk to you guys later. Maybe show you the snow if it accumulates a lot. Oh, it doesn't look as good on the as good on the screen as it does in the friggin' real life here, but it's already starting to stick just from, it had just started snowing when I left the house, and you can see over there on the other side it's all sticking. It's starting to stick to the roads too, which is not good. It's only been like an hour since we came home, and everything's covered now. It was not covered before. Let me look at the backyard. So I usually go by how much snow we've gotten by looking at the railing of the deck. So it's like an inch so far, I guess. Steven called me and said that he's leaving at 4. He usually leaves at 5:30, so I mean that's not much of a early day, but it's like it got crappy out really fast. I wasn't expecting it to get so crappy. It took us a long time to get home considering his school is only like 5 minutes away. But yeah, they're saying it's supposed to change to snow, change to rain at like 7, and I don't know how that's possible because it's really freaking cold outside. So I think it's just going to be an icy mess, and then nobody's going to want to drive tomorrow. Look at that huge chunk of tree that fell. I forgot to show you guys my sign that came today that I haven't hung yet because I got to hang it outside, obviously. I'm so, let me just read it. No soliciting, we're too broke to buy anything. We know who we're voting for. We have found Jesus. Seriously, unless you're giving away beer, please go away. I figured Steven would like that last part, but I'm so sick of people knocking on the door. I know, like, not a lot of people do that anymore, but for some reason, this neighborhood, it's like every other day someone's knocking on the door trying to sell us a new roof, or a landscaping company looking for clients, or people trying to sell you new windows and stuff like that. So it's so freaking annoying that I've stopped even going to the door when someone knocks, because I just know what it's gonna be. And like the other night I had some guy slamming on the door, knocking super hard, and I almost went to the door and was like, can you get the fuck out of here? So yeah, this is my new no soliciting sign. It's huge, so hopefully people will friggin' read this, because I know a lot of times these signs get ignored, and I wish we had a dog, because they had a lot of funny ones that had to deal with dogs, like, don't knock, my dog will start going crazy and I'll start yelling and stuff like that. But I thought this one was pretty funny, because I wanted sort of a humorous one, so this is gonna get hung up outside, and hopefully it deters all those annoying people from coming and knocking on the door constantly. Everything is all slushy and gross now. It's a mess. Say hi.
Hi.
We were a little bit late today coming to, well, we're not late for school, but just later than usual, because we went outside, we were all ready, and then Aiden wanted to step in the snow and got his sneakers soaking wet, so I had to go back in and get him a different pair of shoes. And now we got like 2 minutes before we gotta go into school, but I just wanted to check in. It's kind of a gloomy day. Not too cold though. It's 35 and it's supposed to be 40 today, so I'm sure it's gonna melt everything. And I'm gonna have to shut this off because he's playing with the music, right? Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I go to school.
So I felt like I was late getting him to school because I was like 6 minutes later than I usually am, but yet hardly anybody was there. So I don't know if everybody like called out today because they didn't feel like shoveling, or either way, I got right in there. Nobody was in the parking lot practically, and then I got right out because there wasn't a bunch of traffic, like a huge line of traffic like there usually is to get out of the school. Pretty cool. I hope it's not because everybody's sick, because we got a letter the other day in his backpack saying that some students have had strep throat, so be on the lookout. And then, I hate getting letters like that. We only had it once last year, and then this is the first time this year. But I hate that so much because then I'm super paranoid. Every little cough and sniffle he has, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna get sick. Because he picks up everything. He's like I was when I was little, constantly getting sick. I know it's like building up his immune system and everything, but I seem to be getting it every time he gets something, so let's hope that he avoids this, especially because his vacation is next week. I don't want him getting sick. I'm about to go get Aiden. It says it's 42 degrees and I am freezing. Like every time it says it's warmer, it feels ice cold outside. I have not had a very productive day. I couldn't find any snow scrapers when I went out, which I knew was going to happen. All I ended up getting at Target was, I had been looking for it too. Curel has a lotion that's like Hydra something. It's like one of those lotions that you put on after you get out of the shower. So I'm gonna try that out because I've been having this issue where both my sides are so sensitive right now, and like they don't feel dry or like look dry or flaky or anything, but my skin is so sensitive there that it's aggravating me just having my clothing rub against it. So I'm hoping that it's just like a dry skin issue because the house is really dry right now with the heat constantly running. But it's just like my skin feels sore and I don't know what to do about it, so I'm hoping that that lotion stuff will help. So I just got that at Target, and what else did I get in there? I needed fruit snacks for Aiden's lunch, and I think that was it. Didn't I get one more thing? I don't remember, but since I was over there, I ran into Michael's and got another tub of soap because I'm running low on soap again. I go through so much of it because I usually, when I send out packages, I'll put like a soap sample in each one. So I end up making a ton at once, and then I go through it, and then I have to make a whole bunch more. So I had to get soap. And I think that's pretty much it. And then I tried to lay down because I had a headache, but I hate trying to take a nap or anything while Aiden's in school, because even though I set the alarm on my phone, I'm always paranoid it's not going to go off, and then I'm going to like be sleeping and it's time to go get him. Why is this so zoomed in? Why do I feel like this is super zoomed in? I put it like on the dials. It's resting on the dials for the radio. I'm in Aiden's school parking lot right now. I just dropped him off. It's 32 degrees today, but it feels a lot warmer than that. It's like so weird how it fluctuates, but I'm waiting for the line of traffic to die down because I hate trying to get out in that. But yesterday I was having a fit because in the morning I had said, oh my god, the blurriness of this. I hate that it keeps going in and out. In the morning I had mentioned that there was like nobody here, and there was still nobody here in the afternoon. So I feel like I was all worried that everybody was out sick. But I don't think that's the case because most of them are all here today. So that's kind of weird to me. I think everybody called out because they didn't feel like shoveling their stuff in the morning, or they just thought it was going to be worse weather than it actually was. It was fine yesterday. The sun ended up coming out. I don't know why I sound so stuffy. The sun ended up coming out, and it was... This is a terrible angle. It was a pretty good day. What else was I going to say? That lotion that I got yesterday kind of helped my sides. Like, it feels like a sunburn or something. I was trying to look that up, and I shouldn't have Googled it because, like, it said, yeah, it can be dry skin, or it can be shingles without a rash. I'm like, please no. Please don't let me get shingles. Just really... Don't Google stuff. If it, like, persists, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor about it because it's really uncomfortable. It just feels like I have a really bad sunburn on my lower back and both of my sides. Like, my lower back has been killing me lately, like, my spine and stuff. So, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't want to have back surgery. I really don't want to have freaking back surgery. I've always had issues with my lower back, but after I had Aiden, it's been so much worse. Like, I don't have the greatest posture, and I know that has a lot to do with it, especially as I get older. So I stopped recording earlier because the school bus pulled up right beside me and just parked, so I was like, alright. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. My back hurting me. That since I had Aiden, it's been much worse. Could have had something to do with the fact that he was an almost 10-pound baby. Could have nothing to do with that. I don't know. That was one thing that worried me about having another baby to begin with, was if it would hurt my back even more. But, like, I guess we don't have to worry about that because we tried for like 2 years to get pregnant again, and it's just not working, so kind of gave up on it. I know there's all kinds of fertility crap and everything like that, but I'm kind of the mindset of if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be, and like, we're lucky that we had Aiden because some people don't get to have any children and want them, so if we ever talked about that. I think I've mentioned it. But like, if you guys haven't been following me for a while, then you don't really know about it. About, a while ago, Stephen had a lump in his you-know-where, and I was like, you have to go get that looked at, because what if it's testicular cancer? So he finally went to the doctor about it, and let me tell you, that waiting, the day that we had to wait, thank God it was only like a 24-hour wait, but we had to wait for like the results of that after he went, and then they called early the next morning, and we were both like, oh shit, here we go. And then they said that it was, I do not know how to pronounce it properly, I think it's varicocele, but it's basically like varicose veins, and it can cause infertility. So I'm like, great, well, you have like a massive case of it that causes infertility, that must be it. There's like surgery they can do to reverse it, so I guess it's not like guaranteed that you'll be able to have kids afterwards. So I guess we're just lucky that we had Aiden when we had him, because otherwise we would end up not being able to have kids. And I know there's like adoption and stuff too. It's so expensive. Like, we would never be able to adopt because we can't, it starts at like $20,000. It's crazy. Like, there's so many children that need homes and stuff and families. Why are you making it so expensive? So I finished my the cover stickers for the Hamilton eyeshadow palette that's coming out, the second Hamilton eyeshadow palette. So it's pretty simple, but believe me, it took me a long ass time to get it like centered where I wanted and everything. So I'm gonna cut these now, then I gotta work on the back sticker, and this is the first sneak peek anybody's getting of this. And then also the artwork for the cover of this was done by Marshall from Zany Laney. That thing's gonna be really loud now and annoying. And then I just did the back with, well, you can't really see the colors very well in this lighting, but I will show you real quick. Hold on. This is my personal one that I'm going to be swatching and everything to show people, so I'll give you guys a little... Hold on, I gotta open it with two hands. This is what it looks like. Sorry, my desk is... It's all stained. I'm thinking of getting a new desk for in here because this one is so old, it's like falling apart. But anyway, it's the colors, and I think I've mentioned this before, are Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. So it's a like an apricot green with a greenish shift to it. They're all kind of duochromy. What are you doing? This one's like a seafoam with gold, and then this one is more of like a lime green. I don't know how good you can see it in this lighting, but they're really versatile. Because I don't put fillers in them, like I don't put a bunch of talc and friggin' all the white stuff, so it's just straight pigment, but they're also, hold on, I want to show you. I can't do this on my phone like I can do it with a tripod or anything. Okay. They're also like good for any skin. Oh my god, he's driving me nuts because I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Any skin tone, because it doesn't give that ashiness because there's no talc and fillers and stuff in it. So when you blend it out, which I'm gonna have to put the phone down again because I can't do this with one hand, with the one hand holding the phone. If I just blend it out, you can tell that even if my skin was darker, there wouldn't be ashiness. You'd just see the shimmeriness. So that was the limish yellow-green color that I just swatched. So it's not as limey as it looks in the pan, because some people will look at this and be like, why would I want those as highlighter colors? But they're really pretty when you actually use them on your skin. So I'm super excited to finally release this. This is my first highlighter palette because I've never done one before that's like a palette of highlighters. I've just done eyeshadow palettes, so I'm very excited for that. There we go. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Today is Friday, thankfully, and then next week is Aiden's vacation. So you just have today and then a whole week of vacation, no school. You excited?
I'm excited to go to school.
You're excited to go to school, but then you don't have school for a whole week. You're gonna be dying to go back. So I'm bringing him to school now, and then I gotta go do the grocery shopping. As I said yesterday, I was gonna do it yesterday. I got home and I like sat down and did out the whole list in order of where everything is in Stop and Shop so that I can get in and out of there. And then I was like, I don't feel like going today. I'll go tomorrow. So I'm going today, and I'm gonna get that done. Well, that's like the big thing I have to do today. I finished up all my... There's an animal in the woods. Hold on. I can't tell what it is. It's not a squirrel. Is it a bunny?
120 is left.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted right now. Oh, it is a squirrel. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if it was a kitty, I was gonna go try and coax it over here. But, I finished up printing labels, like front and back, for my palettes yesterday, for the Hamilton eyeshadow palette and the highlighter palette. So I have a bunch of the labels printed out for them. Those are ready to go. What I'm gonna have to do over the next couple days
as well.
is make tons of the shades and then press them so that they're ready to go into the palettes. I got my palette shipment yesterday. I didn't order a lot of them, and I figured I should order more, so I'm gonna do that today too. I have to remember to order more empties so that if these sell out, I will have more. What?
20 bites is loud?
Yeah, when you put this on 20, it's too loud. You ready to go to school?
Yes.
Okay. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye everybody, I go to school.
Hi.
Hi. We're celebrating Valentine's Day today.
And today is
Saturday. Ugh.
Not work all week.
Ugh.
And I don't get home until about an hour before we put our son to bed, so.
Yeah, I don't know what they're building there. We're going to Longhorn Steakhouse.
Because he's fancy.
Yeah, this is fancy for us. We're even dressed up.
I put on the shirt that I got married in. To her. Not to...
to anyone else.
Well, I've been engaged 2 other times in my life. Once when I was 19.
How'd that work out for you?
Not too fucking well. Once when I was 19, and again when I was 29.
I'm such losers. We're going right at 11 o'clock when they open. I don't like when it's crowded. I don't like restaurants when they're crowded. I'd rather just...
I know, honey.
What are you gonna get, Abe? What are you gonna eat? Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna go to Longhorn. What do you
gonna get a
want to eat?
burger?
You want a burger?
He's like in awe of it right now.
Yeah.
I always
So
tell
we
them
always
how
come here
park on the
after
road.
we get our tax money.
We didn't get all our tax money back yet, just the state.
Just the state. So.
There's a white on your nipple.
What?
What's that?
Cheese. I got cheese on my nipple. Look it off.
No!
Look it off.
It's all crusted on there like it's been in the closet for a year.
Oh, it was. It wore what?
Yeah,
a few weeks ago.
You wore it for that job interview, and then I didn't wash it.
Look it off.
No, stop it. I can see your nipple. Oh, stop. Aiden, say bye, everybody.
Cheese on my nipple. Going a Longhorn.
Look at, what did Aiden draw?
Draw a picture.
Good thing Mommy brings markers.
Smart enough to bring paper.
Yeah, but he doesn't want it. He draws on the menus. Right? Aiden really likes this bed. Yeah, Aiden, I don't want you to climb all over it though, bud. I just like that the drawers are in the stairs. Sit down. It's not your bed. Aiden, don't let him do that with the pillows and stuff. Hey guys, so it is Saturday night. I don't know what time it is right now because I'm baking something and the clock is not on there. It's 5:45. So we had, when we were out having lunch, I bit down on something that wasn't even hard. What was I eating? The, like the fried onion strip things. And I felt something crunchy and I was like, oh, what was that? So I just like spit it out and wasn't thinking. And then later, when we got in the car, I was like, my tooth feels really sharp. So the frigging tooth, the bottom one all the way in the back, broke. It has a huge filling in the middle of it. So like, I don't want to show you because it's gross, but like the inside part of it near my tongue broke off. So now that's all I can feel, poking my tongue. After the crap I just went through with getting this tooth pulled, I'm gonna have to go get something done with that now. I'm so sick of my, like, I really just want fake teeth. I want to win the lottery, rip all my teeth out and give me fake ones because I am so sick of the dental issues. But we had a good time at lunch and then we went to Bernie and Phil's just because it was like right up the street and we like to look at furniture. And that bed that Aiden was playing on, like, I love that, but no way would I pay $2,200 for that. That's how much they wanted for it. So we're thinking of like getting the stuff to build it for him because it's a simple enough thing to make. Not that I could do it by myself, but Steven knows how to build those things. So we might do that eventually, not anytime soon, because as I always say, we don't know what's happening with this house. So I don't want to build a giant bed frame for him and then have to move it. What else was I gonna say? I'm making a cake right now that is really weird. It's something that I don't usually cook, but like the cake itself is made with black beans, which sounds so weird, but it smells really good. So I'm excited to try this. So it's not vegan though, because you put 4 eggs in it. I might be able to find a way to tweak it so that it doesn't use eggs, but anybody who's watching me that's vegan, what do you usually use as an egg substitute? Because that is something that I would like to get into, not using eggs when I bake. And then the frosting you make with a sweet potato and chocolate chips, which I just tasted that and it tastes like chocolate frosting, so that's pretty awesome. You cook a sweet potato.
Color?
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Yeah, I know. You just make a sweet potato, mash it all up, and then you put the chocolate chips in it. If this is good, maybe I'll do like another cooking video making this on my channel. Oh, we also went to the bookstore because Aiden likes to look in there. He got a book and then the lady gave him a balloon because he was cute. You want to look? Show your balloon? He got a red balloon, his favorite color. He tied it to his scooter. Whoa, now it's blurry. You just hit me in the glasses, you silly.
You do that. Let's say it's
If you shut it off, it's not going to record you. Don't do that. It's your glasses. You like that juice?
Yes.
I know, you sucked it down pretty quick. can't see what I'm recording now because I'm on front-facing mode. But anyway, I just got some the Formulate shampoo. They asked if I would like to review it, the shampoo and conditioner, so I'm gonna try that out. Should probably wash my hair tonight because my head is itchy, and like I specifically, you get to put in what you want in your shampoo and conditioner. So I said, like, I have an itchy scalp, I need stuff to help my curls, I have colored hair, so let's hope that this stuff works. Because I reviewed one not too long ago that was like a make your own shampoo and like facial moisturizer type thing, and it didn't really work out for me, so I'm hoping this one works out better. Also, I applied to be, I don't even know what it's called, it's like, Sephora is doing something so that you can get PR, but you have to apply for it and everything. So I will leave my link below. Sephora Squad, that's what it's called. I couldn't think of it. I'll leave the link below. You can leave me a testimonial, like saying you like my channel and my honesty or whatever. That's what people usually tell me anyways, is that I'm usually honest when I review stuff. I try to be. Like, if something sucks, I'm gonna tell you that it sucks. But I'll leave that below. I don't know if it makes a difference how many testimonials you get or not, whether they approve you for it or not, but I will leave that link below if you want to help me out. That's pretty much it, so I will check in with you guys later. This week, I'm hoping to do some fun stuff with him this week. It's supposed to snow on Tuesday again. I know my grandma wants to go out to lunch because we never get to do anything with her during the day. So we'll see. We'll see how exciting it is.